pork is delicious.
Worth the wait?
100%.
There we go. As you've already worked out from the thumbnail and title, we've got some neighbours coming around. We are going to be doing some pork butt dino ribs on the offset smoker. Mrs H is going to be doing some sides, but also going to be cooking some chicken on the pit barrel. Right, so first up, we've got the pork butt. We reached out to you and the Holy Gospel Rub 1 from Meat Church. Never used a Meat Church product. This was sent to us by a legend, Scott Jones in California. Oh, it's quite strong. Lots of people are saying it comes out an amazing colour, so we're going to be using that today. We've got some pork butt just to help for the transportation. They've actually tied it all up. This is bone in. Okay, don't be in two pieces. Oh. Okay, not quite what we wanted, but never mind. The show must go on. We're going to be putting this to one side because Mrs H is going to be doing something pretty cool with this, so keep watching. I'm going to cut down this here. I'm actually going to cut down here because there's not a massive fat cap on top, which is a bloody shame, but can't be helped. So we can always use this for sausage. Feeling very professional with these nice little trays we've got here. Mustard as a binder. Okay, right. Holy Gospel Rub. Here we go. We need to give it a good covering because it's not a bad piece of meat. That looks nice. Not a massive amount of mess on the table, which is always good. Okay, next up, beef ribs. This is actually offcuts from the last video we did with Phil and Ryan. I'm not going to do any trimming. There is silver skin on top, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it and see what happens because I normally trim it off. And as you can see, our meats are just not fatty at all. And I will be wrapping these up in foil. Now, I know a lot of you are going to go, no, you need to do it in paper, etc. But there's like hardly any fat. We did another poll and the goldies came out on top. A little bit on the side. So Pete and Rhiannon are coming over tomorrow, our neighbours and good friends of ours, good people. Okay, so we're going to throw these meats in the fridge to rest and do its thing overnight. And now Mrs H is going to do some sides.
A barbecue wouldn't be complete without those all-important sides. We're going to do some mac and cheese because that's everybody's favourite in this household. Some slaw, an BB&J salad, and we're also going to make a peach cobbler for dessert. So I'm going to make the pit beans now. I've got my macaroni on at the moment, so that pasta's boiling away nicely. But let's get these pit beans started. So going in, first of all, with some smoked bacon. I'm going to go in with some diced onion. Okay, our onions have softened nicely, so I'm now going to go in with some bell peppers all diced up. I'm just going to get these to soften nicely before we add those beans. Oh, I found this in our local Asda. So it's a Kansas barbecue marinade. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this in. We've not tried Kansas barbecue sauce before. We've made some to go on ribs. It does say it's a sweet and smoky marinade with tomato, paprika and chipotle pepper. Right, that macaroni is actually done now, so I'm going to take that off the heat and I'm going to drain it, but not rinse it. Now I am using our baked beans today, which are in a tomato sauce. I'm going to go with 2 tins of beans because I'd rather have too much side than not enough. Whilst that's doing, I'm going to add some of this Kansas City barbecue sauce. Oh, it smells good. I'm going to give these pit beans a little taste to see if they're missing anything. Oh, I think it needs more marinade. They're not quite sweet or smoky enough. And because I want a little bit of smoke in it, I'm going to pop in a little bit of Cowboy Kent's Mesquite. I don't want to go too much with that because we will be popping them on the smoker as well. Right, let's see what that's done. Ooh, that hits better now. So I've got my butter. I'm just going to melt that and I need to make a roux. So I need to get some flour. Okay, while the butter's melting, please blow on it.
Sweet.
Nice. Sweet and smoky?
I can't stand like this for too long, so my knees are starting to give way because I should be like that.
With some flour, some milk. Now in with the cheese. Pop the macaroni back in. Okay, I'm just gonna take some of that out and put it to the side for Alana because I like to always add a little bit of Tony's to my mac and cheese because I feel it gives it a nice little flavour. Now you know I can never pronounce this, but a lot of you do say, just call it Tony's. But if you guys have not yet added Tony's to your mac and cheese, please try it because I just did it one day and I think it tastes absolutely fabulous.
Mrs. H is going to be doing something pretty cool with the offcuts of meat.
A lot of you said we needed to get ourselves a vacuum sealer for all these meats that we're doing, and this bad boy was sent to us so that we can actually try it out and see what we think. Okay, so we're going to keep these bits here for offcuts for making some sausages. With the sealer, you do get a couple of bags in various different sizes. I'm just going to pop these in. The test will be if it can fit a hunk of meat like this in, but let's go and have a look what the machine can do. So I'm just going to use the smart vac function, choose the medium bag, which is what I've got in there. Okay, the 3 beeps tell you is ready. Okay, that is quite nicely vacuum sealed. This could actually be revolutionary in our kitchen. And we were sent this as well, which is like bags on a roll, and it comes in 2 sizes. You can just cut to the length you want. So now it's just a case of me working out the right size. Here I am wrestling with 7 pounds of pork. Okay, so I'm just going to select the seal button on this.
You need to seal one end and then obviously vacuum pack the other end, yeah?
Let me just show you, it's done a nice secure double seal there at the end. Okay, let's go. I'm actually loving this bit of kit already because I did see that you can put other things in there. So if you don't want it to squash down on your product inside, I just thought doing it with tomatoes. So obviously if you suck the air out of that too much, it's going to squash them. So you can actually customize this completely and you can put products in it, like I was thinking cake, all those kind of things that we make far too much of on this channel. And if you like the look of this, head to the description, follow our link and the coupon code and you will get a nice little price of this. These bags are also available on Amazon, but if you head direct to the website, you get an even better deal. Right, that's 2 sides down. We've got 2 sides to go. We've got 1 dessert to go, and we've got 4 meats to go. Join us tomorrow. We'll be smoking all of those meats.
We're going to pack up and go to bed. We'll see you nice and bright and early with that first cup of coffee.
Look perfect.
Perfect, is it? The pork butt and the beef ribs have been smoking for 6 hours now. So what I'm going to do, and I think the mistake I made last time was I didn't wrap the beef ribs. Now I know a lot of people say don't wrap the beef ribs, but because our beef ribs has like bugger all fat on it, it can go dry quite quickly. Pop that in for the rest of the cook, and then once it's cooked, we're going to wrap it up again and let it rest.
Is it good? Oh, nice.
I give it a 2.
Lan's got mac and cheese for preschool tomorrow as well, haven't you, if you want it? Okay, we're just ready to do some chicken to go on the pit barrel. So we've got some chicken thighs here, skin on bone in. Alana, because you've got your gloves, do you want to spread the oil around?
Yeah.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Right, who's this, darling?
Cowboy Kent.
Cowboy Kent. So we're using Cowboy Kent's Mesquite as you guys voted for the chicken.
And it's their mum.
It smells lovely. It's lovely.
Nice and smoky.
Ooh,
Make
happen.
it comes, Mum.
Right, we're going to pop these on the pit barrel for about 45 minutes until they're at temperature.
That's for you to share.
I can't believe how much food we've got.
Look at this.
This is a feast.
I can't even wait.
So first of all, we've got mac and cheese, which you can see, pit beans,
LBJ salad.
LBJ salad from our dear friends in Texas. We've got beef dino ribs,
Wow.
chicken on the pit barrel. We've got some brioche bread. We've got some sausage that we made, pulled pork.
And pickles.
Oh, and pickles.
Oh, and slaw.
We've got some sauce here that we've made, our own sauce. We've got sauce here,
That Hayden sent us from North Carolina.
legend.
Looks good.
Thank you, Hayden.
Yeah, it looks good, by the way.
Tuck in.
Tuck in.
What's your favourite, Alana?
The bread.
bread.
The bread.
Wow, we spent so
Well
long
done, well
making
done,
that.
Dad. I'm cooking all that bread. Alana, what's the bread out of 10?
And two.
Oh! I'm going to go for some mac and cheese.
Yeah, let's go for the mac.
Mac and cheese, you can't go wrong with mac and cheese. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Have you ever tried pulled pork with mac and cheese?
No. Good? How's that pulled pork, by the way?
Really nice.
Is it?
Really nice, yeah.
Oh,
Look at that.
oh. I never thought I'd say this, but vinegar is really good with pulled pork. I never thought I'd say that.
That is delicious. I'm the messiest eater in the world, and I kept it together, but that is delicious. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Thanks for bearing with us while it took a while.
It's really
Oh.
delicious.
Going for the sausage.
That's good. What's in it?
Salt, pepper, garlic.
It's beef and pork in that one. So it's bits of brisket
You can taste the beef.
and pork. You liked your mac and cheese, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think about the texture though, Pete, of the sausage?
With the beef, it's more dense, if you know what I mean.
Really nice.
Try a little bit of our sauce with the pulled pork.
Go on then.
Just try a little bit of sauce.
Chuck it on.
Go on. Please try it.
So what's in the sauce then?
Lots of different stuff.
All right.
This is a Texas sauce. You put in the sauce and tell me what you think.
You can really taste the vinegar in that.
Vinegar.
Apple cider.
Yeah.
You can taste the cider in it.
Bit of sweetness.
Gonna just try some of the beans. Pit beans.
Pit beans, yeah.
I love that sausage.
You like it?
Love it, really do, yeah.
These are good.
Well, next time we make sausages, we made more than enough, so we'll, if you like them,
Yes.
Yeah.
we'll send you some.
This is the joys of being a neighbour. You can just drop them round.
Walk across and give it to you, or if you smell the smoker on, just come on round.
And it was our first attempt. Hopefully each time is going to get a little bit better.
The salad's good as well. It's got like a bit of a ceviche vibe, like with the vinegar. It's quite nice.
I think it's really refreshing, the salad. I think it goes well with like all the heavy meats.
I'm going to have a bit of chicken and then we go for the rib, I reckon. So chicken on the pit barrel.
That pork is delicious. Really, really good.
Worth the wait?
100%.
Hey, that chicken's amazing.
Really juicy.
I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet. It's got a nice taste to it, but I'd like the skin to be a bit crispier. Maybe that's because we were like waiting for everything to be ready. But you can really taste the mesquite in that as well as the smoke.
Wow. I've not had chicken like that before. It's like it's almost like a smoky steak.
Fork, she's nicked it.
Sorry, darling.
This is marriage for you.
That chicken's really good.
Like the chicken?
We still got this sauce to try though.
Oh yeah, we've got to try some of that
Oh,
sauce.
that is the one with the chili flakes. So we've been admiring the whole day.
Oh yeah.
So what's the recommendations for
From
this
North
sauce?
Carolina.
The George's sauce, one from North Carolina, that's got to be with pork, because
This is
With
delicious.
pork.
pork in North Carolina.
Right, cool.
I've been known to drink barbecue sauces lately, so
There you have.
yeah.
Drinking.
Yeah, we went to one place, went to Star Switch, and it was so
Yeah,
good
try
I
it.
drank it.
Oh, amazing.
It's got like quite a nice acidic taste to it,
Cobbler in.
but it's not actually overpowering. Really good.
I should point out that Alana did eat earlier. She had some bits, but she's welcome to the meats, but I think she's too busy playing at the moment, and she's found that there's peach cobbler in the oven.
Had a lot of mac and cheese.
She did.
Don't click off just yet because we've still got the beef rib to go and we've still got the cobbler. So,
Just saying.
do you want to have a go on that?
How are we going to go in for it?
So if you take a bite and then you can tear it off as much as you want.
Go on
I
then.
can't do a bite with his lips.
Look at that colour render on that.
You look like you're in heaven right now. Yes, please. God. Every woman's worst nightmare. Oh, seriously. What is the spice on that? It's like a peppery.
As you can probably tell from my face, I'm pretty devastated about the beef ribs. It's hard editing this because I can see how disappointed I am. I have cooked beef ribs before and they've been great. The past 2 times they haven't been. This particular batch, well, they were frozen, so I don't know if that has any effect. It had a bit of fat on there. I left the silver skin on, but it's kind of tough and chewy. Some people said, look, leave it cooking longer and longer, which I did last time, and it went not great, and I let it smoke for 6 hours, then wrapped it in foil to get to temperature, and then let it rest in tallow. So if you've got any suggestions or ideas just to pick my morale up, that would be amazing. Anyway, back to the video.
The thing is, there's different cuts as well.
Yeah. Peach cobbler.
Alana, is it a peat cobbler? Oh, wow.
Reminds me of the English version, I suppose, apple strudel, but obviously with peaches.
Yeah.
Oh,
But very
okay.
similar with pastry.
It's lovely.
So I was telling Pete and Ree earlier that when I first made this, I overcooked it because I was like, that's never the right consistency. And I tried to bake it like a cake. And then when we went to Texas and we tried peach cobbler for the first time, I realised it's actually not really a cake and you scoop it out rather than trying to slice it.
Alana, what do you think?
What do you give it?
2.
A 2.
2?
A 2?
2 out of 10.
Not a 3?
1, 2.
2, okay.
So as an end to barbecue, is it a nice little treat?
It's
Really
just
nice.
It's not too much, like the meat is so glorious, and like this is like a little end of the meal, and it's not too sweet. It's perfect. Thank you guys for treating us today.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Really.
Thank you for joining us and sharing.
Thank you.
Pete, out of 10. Put you on the spot now.
I'll go a 9.
Yeah,
Loving it.
I'll take a 9.
Gotta love American barbecue any day of the week. The peach cobbler is actually really, really good.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because
Whoa!
the love that you guys have given us for this American barbecue and the peach cobbler is amazing. So I really appreciate it. So it's a full 10 out of 10 for me. But thank you guys.
At the end of the day, barbecue isn't just about the perfect smoke ring or the juiciest ribs. It's about bringing people together, sharing good food, making memories. The beef ribs, Didn't turn out exactly how I wanted, but that's all part of the journey. Every cook is a learning experience, and the real reward is seeing friends gathered around a table, enjoying a moment. Huge thanks to Pete and Ree for joining us. We'll keep perfecting the barbecue no matter what. It's all about the people. If you would like to see Pete and Ree come back for another video, it might be biscuits and gravy, let us know in the comments below. And if this video has left you hungry for more, subscribe to the channel. Come join our little family as we delve into all things USA food. And all that leaves this little British family and our British friends to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see y'all in the next video.